a woman wearing a bikini can be a taboo over here, but Western people are okay with it. Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing previous year questions of psychology optional. The topic for today is personality. In my previous videos I have discussed about memory, I have discussed about learning, so aspirants have been continuously demanding it. So today I'll be coming with personality PYQ, and these questions are from PYQ of 2024. Now what were the questions that came in 2024 with respect to the topic of personality? So the first question is, does distinguish between psychoanalytic distinguish between psychoanalytic and humanistic approach. Now very straightforward question. What they have asked you is that like for personality you have this approach. Now in this approach they have targeted two, and those two are, one is your psychoanalytic approach, other one is your humanistic approach. Now discuss in detail the recent developments in the application of these approaches. So firstly what you have to do is that you have to explain the psychoanalysis or psychoanalytic approach. Now in psychoanalytic approach, if you people have gone through the books and all, so you will find that here we talk about unconscious mind, we talk about subconscious mind, we talk about conscious mind, right? And that too in the form of ID, ego, superego or super ID, etc. Right? So what you have to do is that you are going to talk about psychoanalytic approach. Then they are asking you about humanistic approach. Now humanistic approach, again you can discuss about Carl Rogers theory, right? Then you can discuss about Maslow's hierarchy of need. You can also talk about self-actualization. What I mean to say is that in this way you can easily attempt this question. That means the question is asking you distinguish between psychoanalytic and humanistic approach for the personality. So this question can be easily tackled with respect to differences between the personality. Now the question says that discuss in detail the recent developments in application to these approaches. Now the point is that what are the application of this approach? For example, the entire subject of psychology basically targets this, that if we are not able to change the psychic of the person, then what is even the point of studying psychology? And that's very true also. So in that case we are going to write about the modern or the contemporary methods. So in both of them you have to talk about the contemporary development. Now contemporary development with respect to what? With respect to approaches. And approaches as in what? For example, that means we are using this psychoanalysis method. So what we try to do is that we try to somehow tell the person that anything, any event of your life is going to get stored in the unconscious mind. So what is happening is that you have to continuously look at the interpretation part, right? So in that way, how you are going to treat your unconscious mind with respect to psychoanalytic approach. So here you will be talking about or in modern contemporary approaches you will be talking about what? Analysis of unconscious mind, right? Similarly in Carl Rogers or Maslow's hierarchy of need, we can all actually talk about that there's people achieve a lot, people gain a lot. So what happens is by the end of the day it's about self actualization. So what happens is that there is a this pyramid there's a pyramid, according to which there is need of a person which gets satisfied, and ultimately the person reaches to that stage of self-actualization. So we have to actually talk about this also, that no matter wherever or which phase of life you are, it's about giving your best. So in the contemporary approach, I would actually say that in the recent developments, what happens is that you can actually use this humanistic perspective to bring the person more in reality. Right. So what you can do is that I have just given you a glimpse of how you are going to attempt this question, because I have to cover many topics other than this also. What we do in class is that we do the detailed explanation of this part. However, as the question has said, that discuss in detail recent developments in the application of these approaches. So if the recent development of these approaches is with respect to therapeutic segment, that means now they are being used as therapy, yani therapize the person using what? Psychoanalytic approach, and using this self-actualization approach. Fine. Now moving on to the next question. The next question says, describe the biological and socio-cultural determinants of personality. Illustrate your answer with the help of Indian studies. Now if you see, discuss the biological and socio-cultural. Now biological part is what? Biological part is your like genetics, right? The kind of genes you are carrying, and that is coming from your family tree and your parents. So biological approach talks about your genetic approach. It talks about the temperament you have. It talks about the kind of the structure of the brain is there, the kind of neurochemistry you are having. So it is talking about brain, it is talking about neurochemistry, etc. Fine. Now in the socio-culture approach, now what are you going to target in socio-culture approach? Now in socio-culture approach, it is like the kind of family you are raised in. Now there are people who are raised in very conservative families. So what happens is that if you just check on to their behavior, and if you talk to them, the mindset is very different. So what is happening is the socio-culture approach is talking about the cultural norms you are raised in, the kind of family you are raised in, the kind of background you are coming from. And if I talk about India, it is the religion, caste, region, all of them. Fine. Illustrate your answers with the help of Indian studies. Now this is what I say, that whatever psychology you are studying, you need to have the social aspect for this, because it's so important to study it from the context of India, because the Indian psychic is going to be very different with the psychic of the Western people, because Western people are raised in a very different manner, so that they have a very different mindset, whereas when it comes to Indians have a very different mindset to it. For example, they might a woman wearing a bikini can be a taboo over here, but Western people are okay with it. So for that reason you need to study. Yes, to some extent it is biological. Why? Because genetics play a role. With respect to socio-culture, I think it plays a major role. Why? Because it's all about the norms and regulations, right? Now they say that illustrate your answer with the help of Indian studies. So what you can do is that here you can talk about what other Indian psychologists are talking about. So here we'll talk about, we can write about the parenting style, that means how the parenting style has been there, right? Now this has been highlighted by the study of Chaudhary and Arora. Fine. Then you can also talk about, for example, there are people who are genetically very rich. I'm so sorry, actually I didn't realize that biological part is this side. Sorry. So you can write about parenting style with respect to Chaudhary and Arora. Fine. Then you can talk about here, that means the cultural norms, which are highlighted by Satish in his studies, right? Here you can write about biological part, that there are people who are genetically very rich. Right. So biologically, what is happening is that there are people who are genetically very, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't go long in a race. Why? Because if you see, Amitabh Bachchan is such a big superstar. However, if you compare Abhishek Bachchan, people don't find his acting as good as Amitabh Bachchan. So if genetic was the only thing that was playing, so both the people were, both the parents of his were superstar. So why not he? Then if you go towards the example of Sachin Tendulkar, his son is not making that big as Sachin Tendulkar was. So with respect to biological factor, you can give these examples of son of Sachin Tendulkar and son of Amitabh Bachchan, etc. Even though I feel that Abhishek Bachchan has that thing in it, but still. Fine. So this was with respect to your okay, these were with respect to your year 2024. I'll be coming with 2023 in my next video. Thank you so much.